Okay, who is Pedro Pascal?
I believe he's an artist.
He's yes, I think they would call an actor.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite Pedro film, TV, whatever?
I think. Okay, there's two things. He was really good in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
He had a good run. I get his eyes gouged out. Did not like that part. I also like him with the Nicolas Cage film.
Okay.
He's just a silly character.
I haven't seen that one.
It's such a weird dichotomy between the two, and I love it. So those are probably my two favorites.
Okay, now least favorite.
It's probably Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
1984.
All right.
It's when he's shaven. He doesn't have a beard or anything.
Yeah.
He's just clean. It's like seeing Nick Offerman without a mustache or a beard. It's just looks unnatural.
Game of Thrones is definitely my favorite because he really wasn't known yet as far as mainstream, and I think that really shows in what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And my least favorite is probably The Last of Us and kind of the press that he did with all that kind of stuff. I didn't care for that. I really actually started to dislike him.
He is one of my least favorite people to like see interviews from on the press tour type.
He is such an overrated actor too.
Yeah,
he's not that good.
Yeah, he plays fatherly figures, and that's about the scope of his range.
Yeah, he's just not that good. There's other actors that don't get the recognition that they need to.
Yeah,
that he gets, in my opinion. But I digress. So hey,
that's what we do.
Welcome to Maddie's Movie Mix. We're just about mixing it up with a bunch of different movies, and so what you're gonna find out is there's gonna be episodes you don't like, and there's gonna be episodes that you like. So you don't like Pedro Pascal, maybe you do. But you watch some of his stuff, some of his stuff you don't. Some of the stuff you'll watch of us, some of it you won't. This one is Fantastic Four.
What'd you think?
Better than I expected.
Okay.
Not as good as it could have been.
Yeah. Best of the Fantastic Four live action films by leagues.
Yes.
And not to compare it to other movies that have released this year when it comes to the superhero genre.
Yeah.
But to compare it, I like Superman better, and I think I like Thunderbolts better.
Well, since I screwed that up, here we go. We won't do it again, but Fantastic Four.
First Steps. Why was it called First Steps?
Is Marvel back?
I don't know. What I enjoyed about this film was it was outside Earth 616. So you could have these fantastic characters interact, play with the world, and you didn't have to think of, well, where the heck is Thor in this world? Or where the heck is Iron Man or Spider-Man? Because
with the exception, though, they have the Avengers coming up.
They do. I thought this film was going to end. Well, because...
So they're in Avengers Doomsday, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole end credit scene, which we can talk about that as well. I thought this movie was going to end with them getting sucked into Earth 616, or at least them like getting on the verge of like, oh, there's anomalies, like let's go test it out, and then they get ported and the Thunderbolts, the end credit scene is the Fantastic Four ship,
right?
So it would have only made sense to me that this is how that film ends,
right?
But it doesn't. Spoiler: it stays contained within the 828, which is kind of a cool reference that they did to Jack Kirby. But yeah, I mean, you know it's going to be, and I thought they were going to tie it. I'm happy they didn't.
Right.
Overall.
Yeah.
But it does make me dislike end credit scenes more.
Yeah, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Like for me especially.
Yeah.
I hate that kind of stuff that they we won't get into that.
This is where we digress.
Yeah.
This is in Superman. What I enjoyed about Superman is it wasn't end credit scenes, and maybe I'll feel differently as the world gets established. But everything that you need to know about this universe is within the whatever 2 hours and 24 minutes of the film. And then you have end credit scenes that are kind of just fun and playful that you watch to stay, and it's entertaining. But it doesn't tie into anything else.
So what I liked very, very specifically was the origin story.
Yep.
With the exception, they just came back to it too many times.
Mm-hmm.
They just kept
showing.
They kept circling back to it. It was too much.
Yep.
We get it.
Yeah.
Right.
They went to space. Big
right,
deal.
I know. And they did it in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, spacesuits. I should have known.
Yeah.
You know, all that kind of stuff. I
But
didn't like.
here's the thing.
didn't
Like
like that.
they played that, but they didn't really fully play it. Like it would have been interesting in some of the granted they couldn't because the way they did the flashbacks were interviews, and you're not going to say in an interview of like, hey, I'm not sure about this, because you're going to go into those things confident. But it would have been interesting to see some flashback of him like seeing a calculation and be like, this doesn't seem right.
That would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Than the way they did it.
Right.
You know. So, but yeah, I don't. That makes a lot of sense. So Vanessa Kirby was really pregnant, right?
Yeah, I think she's still pregnant.
Is she still pregnant? Okay.
Yeah. Because she talked about, in some interviews, about how it's kind of fun being pregnant in this because it's like, it's going to be unique memories for her,
Yeah.
which isn't wrong. I don't know about that.
Right. Right. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really read. I tried to stay away from it, but
Yeah.
I did catch something that she's actually pregnant. So
Yeah.
I maybe just assumed that she had the kid already.
And who doesn't need another CGI baby?
Oh, we're going to go there right now. All right.
Hey, we're talking about pregnancy, and what's the next step after pregnancy?
It's true. Birth.
Birth.
What a weird thing that they did with that CGI baby.
Yeah.
Like, there was a couple places that they did the CGI baby, but it wasn't in zoom.
Yeah, so
Or it wasn't in focus, I should say.
so
They didn't.
it doesn't look bad.
Right.
Because that's not the
They
central.
weren't zoomed in on it. It was
Yeah.
it was, you know, the full baby and not in focus.
Yeah.
Okay, do that a lot.
100%.
You know, fine.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a real 2-month-old kid to,
No.
you know, I get it.
Yeah.
But
Do something. I don't know. So it would have been one thing if the scenes were necessary. Somewhat necessary.
yeah, I mean, the only one that probably was, spoiler, is, you know,
The end one.
The end,
Yeah.
which was predictable.
Yeah. And drawn out too long.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I was so annoyed.
But that's another thing, too, that kind of stuff doesn't sit well with me either.
Yeah.
You know, no one dies. I mean, huh?
It makes no sense.
Someone needs to.
Yeah.
Maybe
Kill
not.
the
not-
robot.
Maybe not in the 4,
Yeah.
but, you know.
The hard part is there isn't a ton of characters outside the 4. You got Silver Surfer, Galactus, the Fantastic Four, and that's kind of commentary with like.
But they could have had, what was her name in the film? Nichols or whatever.
Nichols.
Was it her?
Oh, whack.
What
What's
was
up, Nichols?
her assistant? What was her name? Yeah, Lynn Nichols, right?
Lynn? I
Sarah-
don't know.
Sarah
I
Niles.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah, her assistant or whatever
Yeah.
she was.
But even then, it wouldn't have been high stakes.
Or the
The talk
lady-
show host. Oh,
well, that too. I mean, somebody
Yeah.
like I don't know. My opinion again. But when you have the stakes that they have and
Yeah.
you get involved like they get involved and the explosions they have and all these other things and nobody dies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was a hard. You know, Sue's not going to die. Like,
Well,
that's,
no, right.
That's where I was like the whole end credit, like not the end credit, like that whole like baby scene even didn't feel super necessary to me. It's like, you know, when we in The Incredibles with Jack Jack has powers. They did a fun little scene with him to show that he had powers, and that was it.
Yeah.
I don't even think they needed to do the fun scene because I don't know. What's the importance of knowing Franklin has powers now besides, hey, Galactus, he has cosmic powers. You could have shown it like making a teleport at some point, but it wasn't super necessary to the story to show what his full powers were.
Right. No, exactly. I mean, what more can you do from here on
Yeah.
out, right? Like, supposedly gave her life.
Yeah. Well, not technically. Franklin Richards is considered one of probably the strongest, most powerful human or creature in the Marvel Universe. Because there are some storylines where even Franklin is like, so we talked about Galactus' herald, who would go ahead of him, was a Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
There are some stories in which Franklin actually has Galactus as his herald.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, he's a powerful kid.
Sure.
But again, you don't need to show that
No.
in this film.
Right. I didn't know that in some storylines. So that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can create universes, which is wild. But again, all that stuff you don't need to show. I mean, that's what Doomsday is building for. Like, even the end credits scene, which you can talk about, Doctor Doom talking to the child. Like, all those are connections show that the kid has importance.
Right. Right. Exactly.
He's going to have influence. But
I think one of my most favorite things was the kind of the retro.
Yeah.
That's fun.
the cinematography
Yeah.
in this film was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
They knew the world they were playing in, and the aesthetics were fun to look at.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think of the overall family dynamic?
I think that it was really great. I think that it's that's going to be part of what makes this successful.
Yeah.
I think because a very large part of the world is about family.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. It's not about weird sexual orientations or weird the most of the world is about family.
Yeah.
And I mean Fast and Furious type family even.
100%.
You know, and so they needed to do this to help bring families back basically.
Yeah.
I don't think it's working.
No.
It's
still really disconnected.
it's not this is not like an Iron Man.
No.
2008.
No.
That
A launch
that really
point.
right.
Yeah.
This is not that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a great start to hopefully getting into that.
Yeah.
Like
realigning.
like superhero coming back. It's just not though. It's not bad. It's a good film.
It is.
There's a lot of things that kind of are not great
I
with
like
it.
Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah, I really
Stellar.
she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was a standout.
The music was good here too.
Music was also good.
Whereas Thunderbolts, I can't remember
No.
what we talked about, but it wasn't very good,
No.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. The Thing was good.
Yeah.
I liked The Thing. Pedro Pascal had his moments where I really liked him, moments I didn't like him.
Yeah. You could tell when he was starting to do the science talk.
Yeah.
That he has no idea. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. He's just reading a script.
He's reading exactly.
Yeah.
He's reading
Yeah.
it. Yep.
I didn't fully like that they made all of them scientists. I
Yeah.
don't think that was completely necessary because when it comes to Johnny, like him randomly becoming a linguist,
Yeah, I know.
like if they're all scientists, great, but like to interpret languages, especially languages that have no bearing or any, like you talked about the Rosetta Stone, you had one sentence.
Well, like 3 words.
Yeah, 3
Not
words.
even really a sentence.
And not only
I mean,
did he,
technically, but 3 words.
yeah, not only did he decipher what was said because she told, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But he was able to decipher all the things on these other planets and then also be able to speak it fluently.
Right.
Insane.
Yeah. No, I know. I agree.
That whole storyline was,
I totally agree.
yeah,
That was frustrating.
yeah, yeah.
Like if he could have managed something like feel sorry for us kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then she spoke English.
Yeah.
Great. There was just some goofy he's supposed to be the funny fun kid,
Yeah.
right? So even something that was totally amiss.
Yeah.
Words put in the wrong place or whatever, but something that made her laugh and connected to humanity.
Yeah.
Would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But like you say, fluently speaking it and all that.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's really, yeah.
I mean,
hated that.
he gelled the most when he was interacting with the Thing. That was my favorite
Yeah.
times where those two were interacting.
Yeah.
Didn't always make like him and Mr. Fantastic with like the suit design stuff. Like I know you want to go to space, but it was like just such a. There was points in this film where things felt too forced.
Right.
To move the storyline along, which sometimes that's necessary. We watched Superman. We watched some films where we talk about it's cyclical, where a lot of things are said throughout the film, and it seems at ease of like it's mentioned here, and in the context and the conversation, it makes sense for it to be said, and then it just makes sense for the rest of the story.
Right.
This one was like, We have a triangle here, but we're really going to force it into a circle hole.
Well,
right?
It was almost like a Deadpool kind of thing, like turn and look at the camera and say the line and put a spotlight on what you needed to make the point.
Yeah.
It was almost like that silly obvious.
Yeah.
And I agree. But, with the things that weren't great, it was much better than a lot of the other Marvel films.
Yeah.
It was better than Thunderbolts. I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not saying your opinion. For a few reasons, Vanessa Kirby is just a much better actress than anybody in Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
She just is she's very good. Mission Impossible, she's just good.
Yep.
So, anyway, cinematography though was really good.
Yeah.
Like you said, really
Except
good.
for CGI babies. You just don't do CGI babies.
Yeah, no.
Those are words to live by.
I had flashbacks of the Flash.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say is the thing I preached about Superman, and we talked about it, is that everything's in the film. The thing that I struggled with is we know Doctor Doom's coming, and not to even show the face is insane to me. Like, to me, it was the point of the cameo of, like, the mask. Like, we know, we talked about, what film? It was not Thunderbolts. It wasn't Brave New World, I don't think. I think it was the one before that, where we talked about doing a quick cameo of all you have to see is the mask.
Yeah.
You know what the plan is. You can add that in quickly. It would have made sense in this film. We're now a year past that, where you could have easily done a decent scene with his face, with Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
To get it more set up, or even have him on the cloak and you see the mask on. I think would have been better.
Oh yeah.
Than just having it pulled off
for sure.
Because I think isn't the next film Doomsday?
I think so.
So I mean,
thought so.
If that's the next film,
aren't they working on it?
Yeah,
like they're filming. Or they're.
I think that's the
ready
next
to film
one.
Or something. I can't remember now because they are so disconnected with everything.
Yeah.
So here's ultimately what I would like to say about this film. I want people to go see it because there's enough value there that tells Marvel make more like this.
Yeah.
Maybe and get stronger in some of these areas. Like
Galactus looked super cool.
Galactus was great.
Yeah. I liked the UN. I mean, the Latveria stuff was also kind of cool. Because Doctor Doom is from Latveria.
Yeah.
So that it was interesting to me how they did the United States and Latveria.
Right.
I wish they would have provided a little more context with that.
Yeah.
Just because it was slightly strange of like, oh, that's an Easter egg.
Right.
But it was a really forced Easter egg.
Yes.
But Vanessa Kirby, whenever she was delivering the speech at the UN, when she took Franklin out, hey, this is my child. I'm going to fight for him because this is our family. I'm not going to do anything to take away my family.
Right.
And you guys, too, are encompassed with this. You supported us.
Right.
You've taken care of us, and we appreciate that. And the way that she was able to deliver those lines and make it believable and make it sense to the scene that was happening was great.
1,000,000%. That was very, very well written.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing, the screenplay in that section was very well done.
Yep. Silver Surfer also did enjoy.
Yeah, I did a lot more than I thought I would. The only thing I don't quite understand is she's not the original Silver Surfer, though, correct? Or is she in this?
She could be. There's been a few variations of the Silver Surfer.
Right. I know that she is technically one of them.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is the right connection with Galactus, is it?
It can be. Yeah, I mean,
it can be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silver Surfer is usually initially connected with Galactus.
Right, but I thought she was like a secondary, came in later or something.
I mean, at this point, she could have been a second Silver Surfer because the Galactus have existed for millions of years at this point.
Right.
And every time, like, obviously, Galactus moves at a snail's pace. So he's had many heralds before this one.
No,
so
that's a good point.
It's possible.
Yeah. The actress that played her, Julia Garner, her face reminds me of somebody, and I cannot place it for the life of me.
Yeah, what was she in?
I don't know. Not her though.
Yeah.
Because I looked her up, and she's not in anything that makes me realize that's her.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some of the stuff she's been in, but what I'm saying is like there's something. Her mom maybe, or I don't know. I'll have to look. But I was like, she really looks like somebody else. I thought. But anyway, I digress.
Are we doing overall entertainment still? I can never remember.
Yeah, we sort of are. I mean, we're just talking
rambling
about some favorites and dislikes, I guess.
I give it an 8.
You're going that high?
Out of 10.
There you go.
I guess we've done 4. I guess break our 5 system.
Nah, I don't care.
3.9.
The idea to me is should people see it? I think if you have any interest in this kind of thing, see it. I want Marvel to do more of this.
Yeah.
Like
this is the stuff I want to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Not Wonder Woman 1984.
Well, that's DC. Crap.
I know. I got to bring up DC every chance I can for you.
Know. That's all I got.
That's all I got. What do you think? What do you got? Let us know in the comments. And also, hammer the like button, right?
Or the subscribe button.
That would
or
work
both.
too.
If you have a big enough hammer, it probably reaches both.
It might. All in one foul swoop. See you next time.